And President Biden said that because of Supreme Court rulings and after the 2020 election, voting rights have been weakened, and he's calling on Congress to change that. In Selma, Alabama, President Biden marked the 58th anniversary of the Selma Civil Rights March that became known as Bloody Sunday.
On this bridge, blood was given to help redeem the soul of America.
In his speech Sunday, President Biden said voting rights are still under attack today.
Since the 2020 election, a wave of states and dozens of anti-voting laws fueled by the big lie and the election deniers now elected to office.
But the president said the issue isn't a new one.
The conservative Supreme Court has gutted the Voting Rights Act over the years.
In the Selma visit that included marching across the Edmund Pettus Bridge, President Biden said that while he did sign the Electoral Count Reform Act into law, work remains to be done.
To pass the John Lewis Voting Rights Advancement Act and the Freedom to Vote Act.
The John Lewis Voting Rights Advancement Act aims to remove voting hurdles. Meanwhile, over the weekend at the Conservative Political Action Conference known as CPAC, former President Donald Trump, who is running for re-election, also addressed voting laws.
All Republican governors should immediately go for paper ballots, one-day voting, and voter ID.
Trump wants voters to be required to vote in person on Election Day, with limited exceptions. President Biden says he's not giving up on passing the John Lewis Voting Rights Advancement Act that, among other things, aims to restrict partisan gerrymandering by states. In Washington, Alexandra Limon.